Am I ready to get back to work? Hell no. Am I going? Hell yeah.
Introduce the show. We live.
Huh?
Introduce the show. We live.
All right. I got you. I got you. All right. Welcome to the UnDustry podcast show. I am Mr. J Banks, and with the incomparable DJ SP1, and we here this evening. Thanks for everyone who's coming out or anyone who came out to check us out. I appreciate all my subscribers. I think we had like 64 or 65 now. So we on the rise a little bit. I appreciate everybody that's subscribing and that's rocking with us. So thank you guys very much. Like I said, we live. And we got some shit to talk about. Or
I saw your mother and your sister at the BU with Leon.
Yeah, man, they was out there kicking it, man. We went to he had a tequila brunch, WGCI Milagro tequila brunch, which was dope. Leon Rogers has been up there a few times already, man. He's always been a cool brother, always, kept it 100 with us. And just,
remember he used to do Cross State Connection comedy shows at Dark Room?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about this shit too. But he know of me, but he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Because he always seen me.
He in the streets.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So coming to the group, he's been seeing me pretty regular. So we be kicking it and talking crazy and shit. So they real cool. They had Damon Williams up there. Who else was up there? It was somebody else up there. DJ BG, very beautiful young lady. She was on the ones and twos. Real cool. We had somebody else up there that I was talking to, man. This is fucked up, man. Stop smoking something. Damn. Leon Rogers, Damon Williams. My mama took it. Oh, Cole Hart from Crucial Conflict. Yeah. That's all. Shout out to Cole Hart, man. Real cool brother. Came up there with his wife and everything, and he hung out and everything. So yeah, it was real cool seeing them brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? They looking good. They was doing their thing, drinking, having a good time, man. And like I said, it was Cole Hart first time at the View. So we chopped it up for a minute, man. And like I said, he took a picture with my mother and shit. He was like, man, this your mother. I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. So my mom is a group. Every time she goes somewhere, man, if she's not taking pictures with some type of Chicago celebrity, man, she's just taking pictures, period. And she ain't shy. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no problem.
Anita is not shy, nigga.
Cole Hart and Crucial Conflict. I know you look familiar. Come here, Cole Hart. I'm like, Mom, for real?
Don't grab that nigga. He gonna try to make an advance.
Huh?
I say, don't grab that man. He gonna try to make an advancement.
What you mean advancement?
Grabbing her goodies and getting the move.
He had his wife up there that day. You want to know nothing?
I mean, shit, his wife could be with him.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey man, ain't nobody finna do nothing to my mama, man. Y'all be tripping.
Well, I know people be trying to do shit to your mom. I'll be with her.
Hey man, we're gonna have an issue. You're gonna see that side of me that I left 20 years ago. Anyway. So yeah, Cole Hart was the Destiny legend, Leon Rogers, Damon Williams. It was another cat up there. She was trying to tell me who it was. Michael Strayed or something. No, I don't even.
Michael Strahan was there?
No, hell no.
Oh, I was gonna say, God damn.
He's a comedian. He was on Wild and Out and everything. My mama knew him, and I didn't even know him, which I was just like, damn, for real. So shout out to him as well. I'm sorry I don't remember your name or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't remember. If I don't know, I just don't know. There's no disrespect to that brother or anything, but he was real cool. My mama said he almost knocked out of her chair or some shit. So she ended up, so he was, she was like, yeah, just to make it up to me, take a picture with me. So she took a picture with him.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna announce the show again. And you look into your guest coming in. It's 1:30 to make sure he's good on the text message. I am SP1. Okay. He is Jay, the host, Jay Banks, the curator of UnDustry Show. We do this every Tuesday, 1 to 3. It's uncovering and revealing conversations about weekly industry topics, which we have many because we both are either involved in the DJ life, performance life, event life, which causes so much chaos or calamity or rewards. With that being said, is let's have a conversation so we know how to deal with this better. Chicago is not a New York market. Chicago is not a California market. Chicago is not a European market. That's a lot of favor for favors. It's still a Chitlin market. We do have United Center. We do have Chicago Theater. We do have Rosemont. We do have all these other places, but they don't book us at these places. So when we're booked, they're in more spaces that me and Jay can talk about. With that being said, welcome to the UnDustry, Tuesday, 1 to 3. We ran a little late today. I was a little down putting last week. We will discuss that. We have a guest today, and welcome Jay Banks back to his podcast, The UnDustry.
And as I return and as I continue to talk my shit, like I said, the Milagro Tequila event with Destin legend Leon Rogers. So like I said, shout out to that brother, man. We just had a good time that day, man. Even though I was working, it was still good to see them brothers, man. Oh yeah, my Zach Bug was there. You know what I'm saying? So Zach Bug was silly as hell. He came in making jokes. I told him about Leon Rogers' jacket. Like, man, that jacket looked like he, you know what I'm saying? He literally was fire.
All these niggas.
That motherfucker was made. It was orange and red, and it looked like a flaming shirt, like a flaming jacket, like the motherfucker was the color of fire. So yeah, that was hilarious. I didn't say nothing to Leon about it. Like I said, I ain't gonna go back and forth with the media, man. Them motherfuckers, those are professionals. I can talk about people. I can roast motherfuckers, but I ain't as good as them. I might get my feelings. So, you know, but yeah, man, I told Zach Bug, and Zach Bug was like, I'm gonna get his ass. And yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zach Bug as well, man. There's some real good, positive brothers, man. And like I said, we had a ball. I want to talk about, we had a few incidents. Had a situation with a couple of disgruntled, not at the Milagro Tequila event, but it was another time where we had a little situation. And here's my thing when it comes to me being a head of security and me doing security. There's certain procedures that we have to follow and that we follow to make sure we are doing what we're supposed to do effectively and correctly. When it's time to throw people out, or when one of my managers or whatever the case may be have a situation with a customer or whatever, and they just been pretty much been completely disrespectful, and it's, you know, starting to get a little out of hand, and, you know, you want them guys to leave. Me personally, as head of security, I need to know details and what happened in that whole process, because I have a boss that I have to do reports on, that I have to do a report on, and I got to make sure I have my information correct. So with that being said, not gonna put nobody out, because people that know, they know. But just for future references and future preferences or whatever, if I said that right, I need more information. You just can't run up to me and say, hey, I don't like how he was talking to me, throw him out. It's not how it really goes. You know what I'm saying? I need to understand what happened, what transpired. So when I get ready and put that type of shit in my report, my manager or my boss can have an understanding as well, because like I said, they have meetings on these type of situations and stuff when it comes to dealing with security. So with that being said, to all my managers and to all my people out there, and, you know, all club managers, period. When you're dealing with security, or basically like when you're dealing with security, just make sure you keep them informed, make sure you give them the right information, and make sure whatever the situation is, and if it's ready for them to get out, please stress that. Like, this is the reason why I want him out. He did this, he did this, he did that. Don't feel safe. Get him out of here. And I'm like, cool, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we work. You know, you just can't, you know, can't just run up on us and just be like, hey, kick him out, he's doing this. Hey, I need to know what happened, what transpired. Because when it's time for them to go, they're gonna try to explain their case to me. And at the same time, I don't really want to hear that shit. Because like I said, if they ready to, if my team or if my managers are saying you have to go, then you have to go. Ain't no negotiating with me. Ain't no me coming back talking to them, telling them, hey man, he said he's sorry. Nah, if they ready for them to go and they want them to leave, That's what I'm here to do. They gotta leave, they gotta leave. But in that same scenario, I just need to know the proper information or the proper intel so I can make sure this shit is done right. All right. So that was my little situation there. Like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal in my eyes, but I just wanted to make sure that people have, and even the club managers and supervisors and whatever, that they have a clear understanding of what needs to be done when they call security. Because you have to understand something. When you guys are walking away from the situation or y'all walking away from the conflict, we have to walk towards it. Okay. So when I'm getting into a situation like that, I have to look and make sure my team is safe. I have to make sure everyone that's around me is safe, and I also got to keep the respect of the club. So it's a lot that goes on when we get into a point where we have to throw somebody out. No, we don't like to be violent. We like to talk. We like to get a decent understanding. Hey, you're not wanted here no more. I ain't gonna even say it like that, but hey, got a situation. My manager don't feel safe with you. He's being very disrespectful, disruptive. You did this, you did that. We need you to leave. You know what I'm saying? Or can you please leave? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you already know we security. So we coming in there with black suits. So when we was trying to kick a person out, they already got that defense up like, oh, what's security doing over here? So I need to make sure I have the proper information. So when we tell them, hey, this is why you leaving, this is where you gotta go, this is why you gotta go. No disrespect, but you gotta leave because of these situations, because you didn't follow the ordinance of the club policies here. Real simple. Or you didn't follow the policies of the club. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's how we do things. That's how I would like to have things done. And like I said, from the people that I talk to and the managers that I talk to, they all seem to be on the same page with what I'm saying and everything as well. So shout out to all the managers, shout out to all the club boys, shout out to all the club security out there, man. Y'all be safe out there. And y'all keep it gangster a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
With
like
today's weekly conversation about what goes wrong in the club. This is a weekly conversation we have here on the UnDustry. That was very good this week, Jay. Look at you getting yourself together.
I've been watching these shows, man. I've been watching my shows, man.
I did. So Jay's conversation, then I have a conversation. My biggest conversation is it goes two ways. If you're doing a favor for me, because I am a full service operating person, choose what you're paying me for and choose what you're getting a favor for, because that's not all the same. Because I'm your DJ and I help with the lack of waitering service you have, or I'm able to fix your audio visual or set up your chairs and table, which is a houseman's job. Even clean up a mess. Somebody threw up, somebody spilled the drink. That's because your representation represents me. So I don't want things to go bad on the night I'm the promoter or the DJ. That represents me. That doesn't mean I'm going to do this every week. That is all. That is SP1's weekly review of the nightlife.
All right. Good shit, my friend. So that's how we're going to do that there.
What does it look like on the interview?
Huh?
What does it look like on the interview?
I sent him the link. I had to send it to him again because he said he didn't receive anything. So, like I said, I just sent it to him again. So we're going to see where it goes. We still got some time. So
Chose a Few, we didn't really get to talk about Chose a Few. I was discombobulated last weekend. Chose a Few was amazing. It was safe. It wasn't as big as it normally is. We have the Hap Hard Festival, which was big with Little Kim, 2 Chainz, and what's the twins' name from Pharrell?
The Clips.
And it was amazing. I didn't go this year. I didn't work it. I didn't go. But we have one big festival before we have other things going on. Backyard Boogie is happening Saturday. Backyard Boogie is one of the biggest regional market, Markham, Illinois block parties. If you would like to get involved, reach 300 group. I think I do Thursdays at Par Supper Club. I do brunch at Par Supper Club with the EAT Economic Transformation. Let's figure it out. Reach me. social media, URSP1, Vinyl Cipher. You can find out about up and coming things. Jay, what you got coming up?
Nothing off the top of my head right now. Oh, shout out to 300 Group. Shout out to Justice. Cool brother. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the support and everything that they do and everything. So shout out to Justice and 300 Group. Just Justice, my man. But yeah, I don't really have anything. Ain't got nothing going on, man. Like I said, we're doing sub T tonight. Go see your son.
Oh, yeah, talk about it, Jay.
Yeah. You got to get out there, man. Like I said, 7:30 to 10:30. Like I said, those are college hours. Because anybody that's been to the sub T knows shit. Parties don't start until 10 or 10 next year. But
it's yeah, you would do college nights 19 and up.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, shout out to Sebastian and everything, man. He's gonna get out there and do his thing. It's his first time performing at the sub T. Yeah, let me know that a couple days ago about that. Like I didn't even know that was gonna be his first time up there. So I was like, yo, yeah, we gotta come check him out, man. So shout out to Sabi, man. And, like I said, I'm looking forward to checking out the little guy and up that sub T, man, seeing him do his thing. He sent me the flyer. Sabi, my bad. I didn't recognize the number. So, you know, when I saw the flyer, I did look at it, but I'm gonna lock your number in, man. And like I said, we're definitely gonna come in.
I'm gonna send it to him to come in on the live real fast, but keep going.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, funny thing. when I told Joe ass about it, first thing came out of his mouth, I'm not kicking it with my son in no club. Kind of reminds me of that conversation we had a few weeks back, remember? I think you said you had no problem with it or something, didn't you?
No, I ain't got no problem with it, but still, it's bullshit.
Yeah, because I think I'm the one that had the issue. Like, I'm not going to go kick it with my kids at no club. You was like, you ain't seen nothing cool with it. But then it sounded like daddy mode popped in when your ass was like, nah, I ain't going to kick with my son in no club. I said, he's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, you contradicting ass nigga.
No, I ain't no contradicting ass nigga. I'm not gonna sit at no bar. Well, they not gonna serve them drinks, so I'm good.
Oh no, you know, it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just good to see him out there. And like I said, I was saying early, like I said, he produced too, right?
Yeah, he's a producer, Columbia College student who's working in the music program.
Yeah, so he does music, and ain't he like an engineer or something too?
Yeah, in the music program there at Columbia College, one of Chicago's astute establishments.
And I'm on the show. I love him, but you gotta stop calling me, man.
He gotta stop what?
He called the guy we gotta do the interview with. He's calling me, and I just texted him like, "Hey, I sent you the link again." I was like, "But I'm in the middle of the show."
Go ahead. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna take you off. No, go ahead. I'll mute you. And then I'll talk to the show, and then you talk to him. So say something.
Yeah. So yeah.
This is the UnDustry, and I just muted Jay so he can talk to his people. If Jay hear me, Jay, talk to your people. I just muted you. Yeah. So here on the UnDustry, where we talk about weekly events in the industry, uncovering and unraveling. We're going to have Sebastian call in now as I'm sending him the link to Zoom. A lot of people complain about these new processes, but they work even without AI. As Jay is getting our main host. And I tell my son to call in now, which he's doing. There we go. Not just my son, but the artist known as Sebastian. Or Sabi 3000, Sex 3000. What up, Sex 3000? You here?
Yeah, I'm here. Why you gotta call me Sex 3000?
That's what it is. That's what it looked like. Sex 3000. That's your nickname.
That's my new nickname.
Yeah, Sabo 3000. You got a show today. Tell people about the show on the UnDustry show.
Oh, I have a show at Sub T of Subterranean tonight. The show is called The Clever Cipher. And it's a bunch of young adults, you know, trying to go crazy off their rap career. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy off their rap career. Right.
Now you're trying to say they want to blow. They want to show the world what they got, and I don't want to show the world what I got too.
You know, all the OGs coming to support you. We Sub T alumni, so we're gonna come in there if we don't pay $5 or not. So you better let your buddy know we the OGs. Y'all in at 10:30. We there every week for 20 years.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Upstairs be lit.
Go ahead.
Can I go upstairs with y'all though?
Nah, we on lower level with you. We gonna make it look right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make downstairs look bigger than the upstairs.
Yeah,
That's what you do. You take the lower level, son. Hey, Jay. Come on, get on here real fast. Hit the button. It's asking you to unmute. So unmute. There you go.
Let's
teach him.
Let me turn my. What's the word?
What's going on, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Big J?
Man, hanging in there. You know how I do, man. We're sitting here talking shit and getting ready for this Sub T event that we're gonna see you at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Of course. I've been practicing since I say 5 a.m. in the morning. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I told him just give homage to 606 and let him know he on the lower level, but all y'all gonna come down to what I am. No matter if I'm up or down, y'all gonna be where I am as a star. That's all we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Your fans go where you at.
Exactly.
I'm like, shout out 6.
Definitely looking forward to it. That shit gonna be dope, man. Hey, Sabi, what's your rap name you go by?
Sabo 3000, or for short S3K, but my pops say Sex.
Sex 3000.
That's
original though, because he does the
a good old man.
He does the S, and then he does the $sign. What else you do after that?
I do $3 and K.
Right. So the 3 look like an E.
The 3 look like
Sex 3000. Ain't no Sex 3000 rapper.
Why would I? It's already bad enough somebody already called me Sex. It was a girl in my school that called me. It's already bad enough that somebody called me that already.
You can be the Ron Jeremy of rap.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
But hey, for a female to call you Sex, though, I don't know. That name might be a little catchy there, Sabi. That's all I'm saying. you might have a little something there. Might be something there, man. I don't know.
Might be something there.
Jay, you got your guest here. Jay, introduce your guest while we finish with Sebastian. So introduce your guest and we'll finish with Sebastian and get to your guest.
All right, well, I got to check and make sure you got it because he got this
right
iPhone
shit. I'm looking at him. You don't see him? Jay, you don't see him?
He unmuted.
See who?
He is a. I see him. I see you, bro.
Gabriel? He on that? Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Yo!
He unmuted. I mean, he muted. I mean.
Get it. You mute it. Check and get off. You mute it.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Oh, there we go, man.
Bam. This is the UnDustry show. We do this every Tuesday, 1 to 3, with Jay Banks, the host. I'm their co-host, SP1. I'm in the kitchen cooking something, drinking me a little whiskey. We got our pop-up promoter, rapper, Sebastian. He'll be at Sub T Chicago's 20-year overrunning biggest hip-hop in the world venue. And then, Jay, we have our guest.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and let everybody know what he does and everything. I'm gonna let him take the wheel for a minute. So my man, let's go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Gabriel Ferrer. Basically work with Jay over there at The View. Been in the industry now for, like on and off for over 20 years, man. And it's a thriving thing, but honestly, I'm like one of the few I can say that I honestly do love what I do. I love people, I love food, and I feel it's just I have that opportunity to try to brighten someone's day anytime they sit with me.
So you say you love food, Gabriel.
Oh, I'm a
Are you in the
foodie, bro. I'm
kitchen?
a foodie. Yes. No,
Oh, as
actually,
in food porn.
So when I started in the industry, started as a dishwasher. I think,
Me too.
actually,
Me
no.
too. I was at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, I can actually go before that. I think my first encounter with the industry itself was when I was about 12 and 13. I worked for Meals on Wheels. It was started by Christian Community in Action. Reverend Ruben Diaz was the one who headed that operation. So basically, like on Saturdays and Sundays, man, I'll go in about 5 in the morning, cook the food, prep the food, pack the food, and then deliver it to the elderly free of charge.
Oh, aren't you a philanthropy Samaritan?
Well, it was at that point, that was like my interaction with people, my interaction with food, dealing with the public in that aspect. And that's I don't know. I think it was then that I was like, man, I really like people,
We need more people
because
like you. Even though we're searching for prostitutes who are not under the influence, we need more people
No.
in restaurant business and club business also.
you need it's not just bodies. You need people that care.
Oh,
That's a difference. You can put a body
Catholic
anywhere.
or Christian? What are you?
I was born and raised Catholic,
I can
and
tell. You're talking all night.
and then then I found Christianity later on because nothing wrong with
You don't have to tell us
Catholicism, and I'm
why.
not gonna
This ain't that show.
not trying to down anything, just found a more accepting place, I just say, for anyone, like I can say that I found a church. I don't live there anymore, so I'm not longer with that church, but it was one of the first places that I can say I stepped into that I actually truly felt like I was in the house of God.
Right.
Accepting, loving, not judging anybody. It was amazing.
Very good.
Jay, that's what's up.
You got to speak up. Talk to your guest.
Shit, man. We got to talk a little shit, man. Gabe, you know how it is. We work together, man. Like I said, I love you like a brother. You already know. But I got a couple questions for you.
Shoot.
And my first question is, how do you deal with them ignorant ass motherfucking customers that come in there and their mindset is to get as much as possible for as less as possible? How the fuck do you deal with them? Because even when I see them, I be saying to myself, I ought to slap the shit out this motherfucker. I be listening to them customers complain about the pettiest shit, and they want half they motherfucking meal free. I'm like, give me a break, man.
Just half? Generally, they want it all. I mean, you being generous with just the half statement, they generally want it all. They don't want to pay for anything. They will take, I call them fishermen or fisher people, fisher women, whatever you want to do. It's just basically, you could tell within the first 10 minutes that they're like, oh, okay, this person is literally going to try to get something for free. Just based on how the demeanor, how they will pick the minuscule, smallest things to complain about. And it's just ridiculous. I'll give you a situation. It was just the other night. I had a 16 top on top of the entire room that I was taking care of. Everyone having a great time. No complaints. One lady.
Okay, now hold on a minute, bro. When you say 16 top, that means you was dealing with 16 people, right?
I was dealing with 16 people individually on that aspect, aside from the other tables I had. Generally when you waiting on people, you waiting at like 50, 60 people at a time. I know it's impossible to please everybody, but I do my best. I consider it a challenge. I do what I can. But like I said, they were there for a birthday. Everyone having a fantastic time. One lady, man, just kept coming at me. I'm talking like in my face, very disrespectful. About her fries being too salty. That's literally the whole thing. Easy fix, in my opinion. Yeah, that's an easy fix. Let me get those fries. We'll cook them again. We'll cook you a new order. I thought that was a very easy fix. What she wanted, literally said, "Oh, you taking everything off the bill? I'm not paying for anything." I'm like, really? When I try to fix the problem, her thing is, I want to eat my fries with my burger. and I can't do that now. But like, I'm being polite here. She was very like just in my face. You know, it is hard, you know, because a lot of people don't understand that. I'm your server. I am not your servant. You know, and I'm not genie from Aladdin. I can't be poof. What do you need? Poof. What do you need? Poof. What do you need?
Not no goddamn servant. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, like when I approach a table, you know, like just the way I look at it, I'm inviting you into my house, man. I'm there at that job more than I am at home. So technically it is my home, and I'm going to treat you like you're in my home. But there'd be some people you just want to kick the fuck out for real. But I don't have that power, you know, just because they treat you less than a person, you know, and it is hard to deal with, and this industry ain't for everybody. I'm not going to say it is, but there are people out there, man, they will talk to you and put you down and just try to just make you feel like you're absolutely nothing. And they're just judging because of the job you're doing, not who you are as a person, not your value. That's their value to you, that you're waiting on them and they're better than you, you know?
Yeah, like
I do this shit for fun. You know that.
I witnessed the shit, and I'm just like, wow, these people can really be ignorant out here for just ordering some food and a couple drinks. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's not, and it is just my opinion. I don't think it's really that serious because at the age I am now, you know, people ain't perfect, and that goes with bartenders, servers. Yeah, if they make a mistake, if something you don't like, I get it. But the extra, like you. And I remember that lady that you was talking about the fries, because she came up to the went. And she was putting her hands like she want to fight or something. I was like, what's wrong with her?
She was sending out that energy.
Big more salt on her fries. I said, so this motherfucker doing this because she got salt on her fries? I'm thinking something
like being in this industry
or something. And I'm just like, oh, she tripping over some goddamn salty fries? Like, what is the world coming to? Like,
because I mean, you know, all the flavors in the world to choose, she chose salty, bro. That's all it is. You know
what I'm saying? I got something salty put right across your motherfucking forehead if you never.
Bro, honestly, if only I could, you know, if only I could, you know. Don't get me wrong. For every guest you get like that, you know, I would say 9 out of 10, you're gonna get, well, not 9 out of 10. I'm saying I'll give it a 50-50. Let's just be real about that. You do get those people that do, you know, they offer a good time. They appreciate, you know, because you know me, I'm a genuine motherfucker, man, you know, and people see that, you know, when you sit down and say, how are you today? I actually generally mean that. I want to know. I want to know what this interaction is going to entail. Are you doing good? If you're having a bad day, or if I get that, I'm okay, or something along that line, I you know, inside I thank them. I'm like, man, you just set a goal for me. I'm gonna make sure you leave in here like bright as day. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure you, like, you know, you can see clearly now this, you know, the clouds are gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like I said, I see that, especially how you carry yourself and everything, especially how you speak and everything. And you got a little game on you too, because I done seen you in action, Gabe.
I don't try, man, you know.
I didn't see them hugs, and I didn't see them, oh, I love you, and what time you get off? I can't wait to see you again, and all that old thing. There's some advantages to this shit. Okay, I get it.
I tell you know, I try not to do it at work, only because if things go south, man, they know where you at. You ain't never gonna get away from it. You know what? I'd rather not. Man, I'd be like, nah, good. It's just I learned. Trust me, though. I learned the hard way. You know, because before I was, oh yeah, you know, ain't nothing wrong. You know, blah blah blah. It's convenient to see each other all the time. You know, they're there. But man, you can't mix crazy in the cocktail. You know what I mean?
Crazy in the cocktail is a t-shirt. Crazy in the cocktail is a t-shirt.
That's what's up. I like that. Can't put crazy in the cocktail. You're absolutely right, man.
Because it's just more problems. It's just more problems than it's worth. There's too many fish out there, man, for me to stress over.
What kind of fish out there? Tell us.
I mean,
I'm kicking it off.
For real. I think
Trout.
if I'm gonna use an analogy, I'm gonna use tea. Not everyone is gonna be your cup of tea. You're gonna have people that are gonna be bitter. You're gonna have people that are gonna be sweet as honey.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna like everybody, but at least do your best to respect them.
Yeah.
There's people I work with I don't like. Sorry, guys. I don't like them personally.
Yeah.
But my personal feelings towards anyone I work with has nothing to do with accomplishing the job. I need to respect you. You're still part of the team, and let's just make it happen.
Professional, never personal, just business.
It is always business, man. If I ain't going out to drink with you after work, that should tell you something. But I'm so cool with you at work. I'm not gonna go out of my way to make people uncomfortable. That's just ridiculous. Because, like I say, if you having a bad day, stay the fuck home, please. Just stay the fuck home. Call in sick, whatever it is. Don't bring that shit. Don't bring it to work. Don't bring that energy.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I said, a lot of people, I guess they've been using energy and been saying this type of energy and vibes. I ain't really caught on to this shit till a couple years ago. But, that energy, that is very important, because if somebody's not feeling up to par, it carries on through everybody. Like everybody senses it. And it's like, okay, what's their problem? What's wrong with them? And that throws you off your game.
Oh, 100%.
I'm starting to pay attention to that now, like people energy and they vibe and how they carry themselves, and you know what I'm saying?
You can feel it. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just sensitive to that stuff, but I can feel it. I think that's what makes me good at what I do, is because, generally when someone is sitting down in my section, if I just have that encounter, I can kind of feel that, like if they're having a bad day, I can tell. If they're sad, I just feel that emotion for some reason. I don't know if it's God bless me with that. I don't know. But I can generally feel it. And that's when I shift my energy, towards them. Because I think it's way easier a task to build someone up than tear them down.
Okay.
People too focus on trying to negative this, negative that, with social media, with anything, man. They're so quick to be a keyboard canine. That's definitely one of those statements I made the other day. Like I'll give you an example. I don't really like social media that much personally. Sorry, I don't. It's just so much negative energy on there. But someone tweeted, "Hey, I went and saw The Flash. I liked it." The hate, the attacks that came from just having an opinion, and how they try to strip this person of validation of, what I mean? Like giving them that fear, don't come here. This ain't your world. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, this is like cyber segregation. It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's like, but those people that they go there for that. That's their realm. They want to do that. They want to fuck with you. They want to get that rise out of you.
Thumb thugs, cybernet.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, and the thing is, what makes those situations worse is that you don't know what that person is going through. This could be their escape. This could be their little moment of happiness. And you just fuck that up. They're probably having a shitty fucking life. And now you just sent them over the edge. Yeah. Like you hear about it now. People, just taking their lives. There was what was it, like a few months ago? There was that girl who got beat up in high school. And she has saved some baby. She risked her own life to save a baby in the pool that she was watching. You know what I mean? And you could tell that person, like, no one just does that. And she did it instinctively. And you could tell that's her character, that she's a good person. She got a good heart. And she just had a bad situation. And it's something that apparently was happening for a while. And she took her life. And it's a sad thing, man. You never know what can set someone off the edge. And that's what I mean. It's just better to be positive than just spreading that hate, man. We've been stewing in hate for a very long time, as a country, as a people. You know, can we change the flavor? Can we add a little seasoning, something? You know,
And here's the thing:
there's a
can we try
season
something
called
different?
hope.
You know what I'm saying? Can we try something different? It's like that whole cycle, that hate and shit. Like, okay, this is not working, so can we try another route? That's what I don't get. Like, if this
But see,
situation
that
ain't
takes
working,
work.
that's something else.
That takes work, brother. And you know, man, people really don't want to put in the work. You know, everyone want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
That's heavy. Why you go so heavy? That was heavy.
Hey, it's
Hey.
you could relate that to many things. Your goals, your job. You know, if you want to go to heaven, you gotta be willing to die. You know, in a sense, and that just means putting in the work. Put in the work, just like you put in the work. You know, with relationships, marriages. You know, what do you think? It's not on autopilot. It's not like that oven. You can't just set it and forget it. You know, you gotta put in the work.
Okay.
Every machine needs some tuning, you know what I mean?
That's a great transition. So I have a transition from that word of putting in the work. What is your top dishes that you've worked on in your experience?
Man.
Well,
because we have chefs that come on.
You want me to turn this on? We gonna
Okay. Hey Jay, let him give us 5. Slow down, Jay.
Oh, five dishes for sure. Okay, 5 dishes from my menu that I really like. Well, top, you know, one of my favorite appetizers there would have to be our smoked salmon croquettes. So basically, you know, lightly battered fry. They sit over a bed of a dill yogurt, you know, and then you have some salmon roe to accompany the plate, topped with a bit of fennel fronds. And generally, when I guide someone through that dish, is, you know, kind of cut them open, you know, kind of dip it through the sauce itself. You want the salmon roe, the salmon eggs, you know, because literally that's, if you like salmon, that's going to be what's going to give you the umami bomb. You know what I mean? It's going to make that dish pop. Once you pop, you can't stop. You know what I mean?
Bomb?
So umami just relates to having composed dishes that accentuate, like, you know, the taste.
I
like
know,
enhancing. Oh, okay, like enhancing
the audience.
Hey, you know,
so umami bomb.
No, dude, that's me. That's me.
Taste the food.
That's me
stupid.
at the table, bro. That's the thing. That's me at the table.
Okay.
It's, you know, like what someone told me that chef told me the other day. He's like, bro, you could sell salt to a snail. You know, and
indeed.
But
like I said, I've seen you in action. I've heard your conversations, brother. You are, man. I hate to sound corny, but you are extraordinary when it comes to that shit. Like that's your shit. It's almost like you was made to do shit. Like I mean, I don't know how you're gonna take that, but like I said, the way you carry yourself up there, your energy, how you handle the customers, negative or positive, bro, you next level. You know what I'm saying? Just real simple. You just next level. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. That really means a lot. Go ahead.
You know, you've been in, like I said, you've been in the game for 20 plus years or whatever. So in the Chicago area, what are some of your spots that you like to go to as far as personally? Like, where do you go to get that good food or that good martini, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you like to go?
Well, there was a place, you know, down where I live, man. It didn't make the cut during COVID, you know, unfortunately. But it was a privately owned place. It was called Buahana. The owner, Tom Way, man. Tom Way, if you out there, man, I miss you. Dude, very hospitable, very friendly, you know what I mean? But he, like, not only, like, this is how you tell he cares for the business. He greeted you when you came in. He was at that register. Then from that register, he sat you. He gave you water. He, you know, gave you a minute to look over the menu. Then he went and cooked your food for you. This dude was doing it all, man. It was crazy. But his food was phenomenal. I like, basically, when I came in there, he turned me on to this thing called unagi jalapeno poppers. And I was like, wait. I was like, I love unagi is eel for anyone who don't eat sushi. But basically, you know, he would cut open the jalapeno, cream cheese, put in some of the, you know, the eel right in there, lightly batter and tempura. And then he garnished it with like what was it, like a sriracha mayo and a bit of
that
eel
sounds
sauce,
good.
dude. It
Okay.
was so phenomenal. Like when I bit into that, I was like, oh, I'm in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the right spot. I don't like to go to like everything trendy or like this is popping here, man. I like my hole in the wall. I like my, like I like big business. Don't get me wrong, big business, keeps me paid and gets my bills paid. But we can't forget the little guy, man. I feel like those individual mom and pop places, man, they try way harder. They try way harder and they put so much like care and effort into their food. Like you could taste it. It's
So you
ridiculous.
just gave us another intersection because you didn't finish telling us 5 dishes.
Yeah, no.
I
was like, all right, doing
that's
this.
why I'm the co-host.
I got you.
I keep
I
programming.
got you, man.
So, we had
Next
a chef
dish?
on. We had a chef on. The chef did a dinner for us this week. I want Jay's opinion first before I explain to him what my experience was. So the chef we had on that bragged about her dish and she did all that in front of us on our show. What do you think about the food, Jay?
And like I said, it's my opinion. The food was delicious. I was truly impressed. I love the macaroni and cheese. Like I can't take away from the
half a pan of macaroni and cheese. Trina lost her shit.
What the hell she do with that mac and cheese?
The whole damn pan.
We was just cleaning up. People was moving too fast.
Yeah, man. I needed some more of that, man. But yeah, the mac and cheese was good. The cupcakes was okay. In my opinion, I thought the cupcakes could have probably been a little more moist. They was just a little crumbly, maybe. You know what I'm saying? They had the whipped cream. They had the whipped cream icing on top, which was delicious because I don't like that buttercream. I don't like that heavy shit. So that was pretty good.
I can't do it.
But overall, man, it was a good setup. The food, the fruit, everything. The shit was delicious. You know what I'm saying?
We paid for it, we didn't get. My opinion, what we paid for it, we didn't get. She was good in the taste, and I if you have the money, I would reference her. If you don't have the money, I wouldn't reference her. Because if that's
man, you don't put a price on a good time, man. You can't put a price on a good time. You can't put a price on a life experience.
Okay, Jay.
The food was
what do you think the value of that experience was?
Stuffed chicken breast. The stuffed chicken breast was delicious. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think the value of that? Come on, Jay. We had 43 people. How much you think that 43 people was worth?
For 43?
Yeah.
43 people she cooked for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
43 people, how much? Say that again.
I'm asking Jay what he think, then I'll ask you. We want Jay to the inner experience.
Then I mean, when you ask me, I'm gonna have some questions. I want to know like what's being served. Did she course it?
We're gonna do that. That's why we do it.
Oh, I want to know. I'll give you a price tag on that.
Y'all want to know what I thought the price was?
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, about $500-600.
Way more. Okay, double.
You shooting low. You shooting low, man.
Oh, my bad.
Let's hit the step. So we had stuffed chicken. We had stuffed chicken. We had stuffed salmon. We had oxtail. We had macaroni. We had half a pan of rice and a half.
Was it like standard mac and cheese? Like was it something?
It was gourmet. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was some gourmet
so she probably used different aged cheeses, in that mac and cheese. Okay. Oh, okay.
You can definitely taste it. You can definitely taste the cheese and yeah.
Okay. But all right. So give me there. You said oxtails, yeah, stuffed chicken, yeah. Did you say stuffed salmon? May I ask what it was stuffed with?
No, not stuffed salmon, but it was stuffed chicken breast. Yeah, stuffed
chicken
we
breast.
Had stuffed salmon. You didn't get none, Jay. We had stuffed salmon.
I did get salmon.
You missed that fish. So what was in the chicken? What was in that chicken?
I don't know. I didn't eat. I was so nervous about it. Was an engagement party for my fiance. So
now you know. So that's another different circumstance. You saying engagement party. Now was she like the caterer and chef essentially?
No, she dropped the food off and bailed, and it was some other shit that happened. Jay know what happened.
Okay.
Sebastian, hold on. Stop for Chef before you say anything. Sebastian. He left us. He was there. Sebastian.
Oh, what's up?
Bastion!
What's up?
What do you think about the food?
I've been listening so far. I mean, what you talking about? Like, what type of question are you asking? Because you just saying what
He's
do you
like
think?
basically saying, all right, 43 people. Let me, if I can,
Oh,
you
you
said
talking about the
43 people, mac and cheese, you had stuffed chicken, you had salmon, you had oxtails. Was there dessert presented too?
Cupcakes. And I think
cupcakes for 43 people.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
all that food for 43 people. Jay, you thinking $500-$600?
My bad.
Nah, man.
I'm used to. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm used to hood catering.
Were there any other sides aside from mac and cheese?
Yeah, they had a charcuterie board with cheese and
so you had a charcuterie board too? Hell, man, some businesses are charging $250-$300 for one of those boards.
Yeah,
but you talking about a board for 43 people? Yeah, that's an easy $300-$350. You're probably gonna pay for that board alone.
Okay, so Dave, give me your price on that. What you think that price was?
Well, I mean, oxtails ain't cheap. So I don't know what you shopping, but if you find cheap oxtails, you let me know, man. I want to go get some of those.
Until I see an animal that's called an ox, I'm not eating oxtails. I don't know what they
Jay, you crazy.
Bro.
I'm supposed to making fun of me talking about there is such thing as an ox. Okay, if it's an ox, show me.
Jay, I'm gonna tell you like I tell my guests, man. Yoto, you only taste once. You only taste once, bro.
Hey, man,
you got to
recognize what I'm eating, Gabe.
Life is a journey, but so is your palate.
Oh,
you gotta explore that shit, bro.
He's so used to eating. Eating the fur burger. He don't know how fur burger tastes.
For the record, if we want to get there, I love fur burgers, and they love me.
Apparently, it is relevant.
I know what that is, and I know where it come from. I know where it's at. I ain't seen an ox. I don't know how long.
So you know what? I'm gonna share this story with you, man. When I was younger, my stepdad, like I never knew my dad. My dad took off. But then this fucking wonderful man, when I was about 7.5, 8 years old, man, just came to my life, dude. And I come from 5 boys, single mom, 5 boys. How the hell she did it? I don't know. I'll give her much props for that. I don't think I could do it. But he came in, man, dude. He was like a ray of sunshine, dude. Like if not for him, I don't know who I'd be right now. You know what I mean? He taught me a lot. But one thing he did teach me is like, he liked to go out to eat, man. And there was one time we went to this Cucci Frito place. Yeah,
what?
I know you would probably.
What the hell is it called?
Cucci Fritos. So Cucci Fritos is like, I'm from New York, in the Bronx, we had Cucci Frito places where, Latin people, you can go get your relleno de papas, your acapulcria, your morcilla, your bacalaitos, like all that stuff, It's where you get the, it basically is a heart attack in the stand, man. You know what I mean?
The Cucci Frito is a heart attack.
Yeah, Cucci Fritos. But literally, that's what it's called, man. Ask any New Yorker, man, if they know what Cucci Fritos are. It's a Cucci Frito shop. But now I think about it, it's kind of funny. Maybe they're slinging more than bacalaitos in that shop. Anyway, he was having lengua de vaca, so like cow tongue. And I just saw him eating it, and I just looked at it. I was like,
"Oh, cow tongue."
But dude, it's so tender, dude. So tender. You can do a lot with it. But I was an ill kid. I would be like, ill. You know what I mean? Like I used to do that shit a lot as a kid. And so he says something that like I like will never forget, dude. You know what I mean? He was like, why do you keep saying ill? And I was like, because it's gross. And he's like, have you ever had it? And I'm like, no. He's like, then you can't say it's gross. You're forming an opinion without even, jumping in the water, basically. And he's like, Papa, I'm gonna tell you something. He's like, if you do that with your food, You're gonna do that with your people.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like, never judge a book by their cover and never judge your food by how it looks, because it may surprise you. You know, I gave it a shot. I ate it. I loved it. I remember having sushi with him. I was probably like 8 years old, like 8.5 at that point. He got me sushi, stuff like that. Dude, he like had me try so many different things, but you know, I'll never forget judging a book by its cover, like with my food as well as my people. You know, you can't judge people by how they look, how they dress. We all got different styles.
Uh-oh. We back. Hello?
He left us. Sebastian, you here?
Gabe, you muted.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Yep, sorry. I'm back. Sorry about
If
that,
you don't
guys.
mind, with that interruption, it was on point. We do this every Tuesday, 1 to 3. This is the UnDustry show where we uncover and discuss industry weekly experiences. We are with, what's your name again?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. We're with Sebastian.
Like the angel.
Coming rapper with a chef and a full experience over 20 years or 10 years, Gabriel?
20 years, man. Over 20 years.
Yeah,
I've done a lot, from like steel fabrication, marketing and advertising, you know, like so many different jobs I've held. But I've always come back to this industry, man. You know why? It's because I love the industry. I love this industry. Like I said, I love people. I love food, man. I get paid to have fun all the time. I meet new people. I love them all, even the interesting ones.
Gabriel,
I don't like to be negative. You know what I mean?
Gabriel,
That's what we gonna call
this
it.
show helps the up and coming kids who don't understand the labor or love of labor of the industry to understand people aren't rude. They expect more for their money, but also the people who are spending money to respect the service industry. Respect us. Because you get more respect us. We make shit 5-star. We make shit 5-star.
Facts. For the people that do go out there, man, I'm gonna let you know, man. When it comes to your servers, your bartenders, whoever, man, you can attract a bear better with honey than you can with vinegar.
Preach.
I swear. I swear.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take care of you no matter what.
But you take care of us. Shit else to do.
You don't have to just take care of us financially. You know, how about, you know, just
we don't have shit else to do. That's why we there.
We all there to have fun, you know. I mean, Jay, you see me when I'll be out there, hear a song I like, man, I'll be dancing on that floor if I have to, you know, because I'm having a good time. You know, the thing is, you know, the reason, Jay, you say, oh, I'm good, I'm next level, it's just because I'm passionate about it. Like, that's how much I love it. This is what I chose to do. I could do anything else, but I chose this. Yes, sir.
You chose this. Are we on our second dish or third dish?
We still on the appetizer, man.
No, come on, give us a second dish.
Second dish. So something I would say, for sure, our strawberry salad there. So fresh arugula, balsamic. It'll have a bit of feta cheese, candy pecans, and fresh strawberries. I mean, that thing is delicious.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, folks, you go to the View and try that, man. Get that fried chicken on it, man. It actually really, I didn't think it'd be that good, but it's pretty good. Unfortunately, the only protein add-on we have.
So next dish,
I've been out for 2 years, but I still ain't tried that salad yet. And you're not the only person that told me about that salad and how delicious it is.
Bro, you're missing out. I saw that salad a lot. It's a good salad. Anyone can make a ranch dressing salad. Dish number 3. Well, then we'll have to talk. Oh man, the lamb chops. I love. So we have these tomahawk lamb chops. They're going to be lathered in brown butter, grilled to medium. They'll sit on a bed of a herb and fennel puree, a smoked scallion salsa verde, Italian. Is garnished, because I ain't gonna say size, because it ain't size, man. It's a garnishment of marbled potatoes and grilled asparagus. And then you also have some pickled red onion pearls on there. They're actually pretty good. But yeah, once you combine, and then you get brown butter as well, man. Like, not only is the lambs cooked in brown butter, but they are also prepared. The reason we go medium on them, a lot of people, get a lot of blowback on that. Oh, why you can't have them well done? No, the lamb has already been killed. You're trying to kill it twice.
Oh,
You have well done lamb, man. That is going to be dry as hell. One, it's going to lose a lot of its flavor. You're just setting us up to get a free meal. That's why you want it well done.
Oh, okay, I get it.
so before you go to dish 4, turn your camera sideways.
Oh, this way.
Who are you talking about?
You don't know.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sideways. Oh, you talking about that.
No.
Hold up. You talking about
yet. You got
there?
your camera up and down. I need you to turn it sideways.
Oh, you want me to turn it sideways? I got you.
Yeah. There we go. We get a wider view.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, let me move my damn hand right there.
We are on the UnDustry. We do this Tuesday, 1 to 3. Start late today. We have some personal things going on all week. This is July 18th, 2023, with the host Jay Banks. I'm SP1, the co-host. We have advertisement from Sebastian 3000, and we have Gabriel as our host, who's telling us about his top 5 dishes. We're at number 4. Gabriel,
oh, we had number 4.
Dish.
So number 4 would have to be our striped bass. It is absolutely delicious. A white, flaky, supremely mild fish. Literally, I think it's completely clean. So head off, it's not going to smile at you. Skin on as well, so you see that tail. And a lot of people, discard the skin of it, and you get a lot of vitamins from that skin. So don't discard it. It basically sits in a tamarind lime vinaigrette broth. You'll have some baby carrots, baby cucumbers. You also have garnishments of some Fresno chilies pickled, as well as some peanuts in the dish itself. And oh man, it's a very, very good fish. If you're not familiar with striped bass, to me, the first time I saw it, if you ever had bronzino, a true Italian bronzino, like if you've had Italian, but if you've seen that preparation, with the spinach and everything, it does have spinach. It's kind of what it's going to remind you of, but it's kind of geared towards a citrusy, more tangy taste. So like me, just, with the broth and everything, dude, it will make your taste buds sing for sure. But it's a pretty large fish. It can serve too. Definitely recommend maybe getting some roasted carrots with that. So we basically roast our carrots. They'll sit over a bed of that, dill yogurt as well. But it has this lovely hot honey that's going to go over it. So you get earthiness, sweet, and a little spice.
Number 5.
Not bad. Number 5, we got to give you some dessert, man. So you got to.
No, we'll talk desserts after. We'll talk desserts after.
Dish, an actual dish. Those are 2 of our composed dishes. Let's see, something else that I can say. You know what? The green curry mussels. Oh man, how did I overshadow that? So the green curry mussels, basically, if a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like curry, because they're probably, when they've gone out and had curry, they had something called tom yum. Tom yum soup is just very sweet, and that's not essentially how ours is. So you still get that flavor of the coconut. It's just not overly sweet. You're going to get more of the herbs and spices from the green curry paste. The mussels themselves are from Prince Edward Island. It's probably one of the best places to get seafood due to the elevation. So the fish is a little more fuller, basically has a little more vitamins and nutrients from them. But yeah, then it's served with some toasted, sourdough. But I believe we are out of the sourdough at this point, so we're doing a toasted baguette. So for you to basically dip into.
We're at the dish number 4, or are we?
That was 5 right there. Oh, we definitely did the 5. Oh, well, let me see.
So
we did smoked salmon croquettes. Smoked salmon croquettes. We did the
chef.
Oh, the chef. So Chef Hunter Sace is the head chef there, and with his sous chef David Camacho.
Okay. And
Shout
then
out to
Jay will be at the door. Jay Banks, which hosts and secures BU Lounge, one of Chicago's premier Southside South Loop locations. This is the UnDustry. We do this 1 to 3, and I am SP1. Today's shoe cam is the old Timberland.
Oh damn.
The classic Timberland. We do shoe cam. Look, if you don't have one of these, it's your fault. This help you through all family picnics through the winter. You're gonna buy one of these twice a year, if not every year. And
you know, find your way. When I see them boots, you know what that remind me of? Tupac and Juice.
The point is, it's not just a hustle.
I think of the Woo every time I see Timberlands on. Think of the Woo.
My point is, this shoe is a matriarch. So we do shoe cam every week.
The original shit kickers.
No. What's it? Duck Martin, Dick Martin.
Yeah.
That's the original punk rock shit kicker. This is a worn out Tim.
Yeah.
All the canvas is worn out. The shoestring's still relevant.
Damn. For real.
It don't stink. Shit. You can see the inside. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
Right.
Oh, damn.
This is our shoe cam of the week. Look, I still got the grip on it. I don't wear it that much.
Grip for shit.
Well, shit, man. I remember I used to sell that shoe, man. I used to sell that shoe.
Where'd you sell the shoe at?
Foot Locker.
Oh.
Yeah. I was when I was young, I left home. I had nowhere to go, so I was fucking homeless, basically. Whoa. I was sleeping on friends' couches, cars. I would be sleeping inside the car summer, man. I can just sweat my ass off. But I kept going to every day, you know. I didn't go out begging for money. I didn't do anything. Don't get me wrong, I ain't proud. I did, you know, I stole a sandwich here or there, you know, to keep myself fed. Not proud of it, but you know, gotta live.
Hey, I love it. We regular cats. So join this conversation. We're half an hour before the end of the show, and this is a conversation me and Jay had to have about just living life and being in relationships. And I was engaged this coming weekend, and
congratulations.
Thank you.
What?
But we were having a conversation about people knowing who you are and who they have to represent their living their life with. Like you just say, you went through hardship, but that hardship didn't change you to do anything lower than the level you desire for yourself. Like begging for change, you just found other ways to pick up your, as they say, bootstraps.
No. Well, you know, here's the thing, like, you know, everyone goes through life, man. We all go through life, you know, and I'm an open book, dude. I could talk about my life and it's fine. But like, I come from a background, dude, I was abused physically, mentally, sexually, you know what I'm saying? That's how I grew up, you know what I mean? But, you know, don't get me wrong, there was a time, you know, I carried that hate. You carry that hate with you, man. And, you know, I would get into fights over stupid shit. You look at me the wrong way, I'm just swinging just because it ain't you, man. I was powerless. You know, that's how I felt, you know? But then I realized later in life, man, everybody see ugly, you know? I think it was just a constant test, man, that I was shown the constant ugly sides of this world, ugly sides of people. And it always showed me what not to be. You know, that's the lesson. Some people carry it, man. You just got to learn that lesson. This is what you don't be. Break that chain.
And that is part of the UnDustry show. And you just said it. And that's crazy because we're here to reveal and uncover hardships that people work for in different parts. If it's immigrant status or you just got out of jail, you can't find nothing else, and the club will hire you. But you said the people that bring the content to then bring the business become the industry. But on the UnDustry show, we take the AI. There's no one I in the industry. and make it the industry show. So UnDustry, we're uncovering and unraveling the show, and we thank you for being here. I think this was an amazing conversation. Jay,
thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, you know what it is. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you.
You're my brother from another mother.
I'm gonna see you at work like clockwork. We're gonna continue to talk about shit. I do have a question. I don't know if you want to bring this out, but you also have your side hustle. I don't know if you want to put that out, but you can. You know what I'm saying? No?
I'm an open book, bro. Ask me anything you need.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, like I said, you know what you do, and you know what we do.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
The sanity.
So yeah, man, it's how can I say this, man? Because I can't even, I can't say you sell.
Nah, yeah, no.
Yeah, so
not really. Not really. Not really. No. We oh yeah, I don't know.
This is the UnDustry show. We do this every Tuesday.
I take care of people. I take care of people. That's it. I take care of people because I love people. I take care of people. Right. You can leave it at that. But this is Chicago. It's Chicago.
Man, you're in the right place to be. Chicago is the place to be. Sebastian, your show is coming up. Tell everybody all the information. Thank you for being standby as an ad for the UnDustry show. Your ad is Tuesday, sub T, longest running Tuesday for over 25 years or almost 25 years. My son, the club I used to go to, will be performing tonight with his friends and admirers and building a legacy forward.
Bro, the same club we used to go to when we was around his age. Ain't that shit crazy? Ain't that shit crazy?
It stood the test of time, man.
Man,
the test of time.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
So
did you have flashbacks?
Sebastian, tell people how to find you. Tell us about the show. Give us as much detail. Tell them how to buy tickets. Tell them what time to be there because it's two different shows.
So the show is about it's like a little cipher, a young cipher, but it's also a performing area where headlines get to perform and their talents off. Like he said, it's gonna be at Subterranean. You get your on Eventbrite at it should be under like Clever Cipher, the Clever Cipher, and I will be on at 8:40, and because I'm the first act, and doors are open at 7 downstairs.
Can you give us a little sample, bro?
My music.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so you gonna spit a little something, man.
Come on.
You ain't gotta give us the whole
story. If you put me on the spot, it just be
it don't have to be. It don't have to be freestyle, bro. Or something from your tracks.
Just give us a little much.
Yeah, a little verse.
It's always awkward when I say something from the tracks because it don't sound like, you know what I'm saying.
I was recording. Hey, man, just be you, man. Well, hell, just give us something. Anything.
I from one of my songs, the first song that I will be performing is called Ruthless. I had dropped it on my EP in March, and I said,
Ruthless. Okay.
That's
an interesting title.
Yeah, I mean,
what inspires it?
It's built in with the EP that I dropped called Nonchalant Kid, the Nonchalant Kid, because if you're not ruthless with a certain situations or at moments, you know what I'm saying. But one of the bars that I say the hook was, if we not from the same cloth, that means that I'm ruthless. I'm finna make it big. I'm going stupid. And then, I just do it. And then I go into the verse talking about, man, I feel like Nike because I always got to keep a tech. You know what I'm saying? You can.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like that.
I would like to perform it. I would like you to hear my track version instead of me just saying it. And
nah, man, for sure.
They're gonna come see you.
Send me a link, man.
Sabi, you know how the game is, man. So if a motherfucker needs you to spit some, boy, you gotta be prepared, bro.
I'm prepared when it's like
in your head talking about, man, I don't know. Hey, man, if a motherfucker say, let me hear something, boy, you gotta be ready to get that shit out there.
listen, here on stage, it's like the days. Certain times I be chilling and I ain't thinking about nothing, just like regular stuff. And then if I'm in the, I'm sorry, I gotta be better. I'm sorry.
No. Let me ask you something, because you know you have me comment and stuff like that. Do they even do street battles anymore?
Like look, I mean, yeah, it's like it's you know, but
you know what I mean, like literally popping right there. You know, group of 6, 7 guys.
Hey, look, watch this. Outside of Sub T, every Tuesday, it be 10 guys.
Just
it be gladiator style. They be line, Jay.
No.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do it like with my friends on like little occasions. Like we had try to like rap battle each other, or we had like random that when I was at Columbia, just had like random ciphers at the dorms and stuff like that.
I am a curator of hip hop culture. So we're gonna go from top to bottom. Sebastian, you're first. Chef, you're next. Jay, you're next. Then me.
Okay.
Sebastian, what do you know about gladiator rap?
I don't know too much. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop. Chef, you're next.
You chef? No chef. We chef. No. I mean, dude, like basically, you're just attacking each other verbally, man. That's pretty much what it is.
I want you to stop because I don't want you to be insulting. Jay, what do you know about, as he said, gladiator rap ciphers?
Gladiator rap? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Gladiator rap.
Gladiator, are you trying to say battle rap, or are you just using another term?
I was like, yeah, that's why I was like, battle rap. I know battle rap. I was like, kind of.
Yeah, when he said gladiator, I was kind of confused because I'm like,
yeah, because don't nobody use no.
I was like, gladiator. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What do you know about battle rap?
You know what I think of it? Battle rap with me is I think it's good, it's aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, the rap game is like the NBA and they like the AAU or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes it, but yeah, that's what I think battle rap is. It's more like,
let's talk culture.
It's more good.
I don't think they can. I don't think you can battle rap, man. Too many sensitive people out there.
No, you can.
Without them taking it personal.
I mean,
like wholeheartedly personal, where like, I can do some crazy shit, or I get into a fight over it.
This is the UnDustry show. We do this 1 to 3 every Tuesday. If you would like this conversation to move forward, this is the first time we introduce this conversation as a cultural conversation, because we talk about culture that is content to the business that gets dollars to the industry. We remove the I because there's no one I in moving anything forward. The UnDustry show happens every Tuesday on YouTube Live. Jay Banks is the host. I am co-host SP1. But with me being the co-host, you can say nothing about hip hop without me having to say so.
No, nothing negative ever towards hip hop.
Are y'all ready? Okay, you're ready. Everybody, Sebastian, you need to
go.
Up and comment. Me and Jay have took artists out of town. You're a fan, Chef, and I'm going to make a statement. Stand by it. It's my opinion, not the truth.
Go ahead, for sure, man.
Come on with it.
Rap is the last part of the culture of hip hop. It's part of the music. It's an occupation.
Facts.
Hip hop is not an occupation. It's cultural.
Correct.
The occupation allows it to be a business. Did y'all understand what I said? So you can cook for your family culturally, but you can go to a restaurant and say, we're going to make the restaurant a business. Food can be a business, or food can be your lifestyle, how y'all eat. You can eat bologna, but when y'all start eating better, because grandma made the greatest macaroni, it becomes a cultural thing. Same thing with rap, right? Okay. So when you add the battle style of rapping, this is a whole nother 2000. It's not even really like 96, 98, 99. 2000 battle rap became a entity that made a gladiator sport no different than ultimate fighting, wrestling, boxing, karate. It made the art of a style that was culturally built into a culturally business for money content. So battle rapping became a content to make a business. So the moment you decide to get in a battle rap, you have to do this. I have you three on here. I'm a battle rap for y'all because I'm culturally involved to add content. So I know what it takes to do what makes the business. You have to add content, which is culture, to make a business, which makes the industry. Sebastian's my son. Get out of here. You're new to the scene. I hear you. Stop. We got a chef that'll cook you. I ain't got shit to say. Jay, you be with me every day. It's simple. You better know what it is, so get the fuck out the way. Today, you're on the industry show. I'm SP. That's all I gotta say. That's battle rap. That's battle rap.
That was low-key.
That's battle rap.
Facts.
Content.
You get your ass ate alive with that whack shit you just.
I was saying.
You couldn't do better than me. The point is, you couldn't do better than me. I'm just telling you the format. The format is you couldn't do better. None of y'all can do better than me. The format goes like that. Now I could speed it up. I was being nice. Now, if you want me to be ill with it, I could do some other shit and talk about your mama, talk about your feet, talk about the bitch y'all fuck.
Now I ain't trying to hurt
I
my
can eat Sebastian live. I don't know you, Chef. I can hurt Jay feelings.
We gonna leave the battle rap to the professionals.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just giving y'all a dynamic of the meaning of the culture, so it won't be misled. We in 50 years of hip hop. Keras One was here. We was having dialogue about Keras One speaking on what Chicago should do or New York should do to support. New York should do to support Chicago. Chicago should do to support New York. I didn't disagree with what Keras One said because he is a pioneer. He's one of my top 3 MCs, but there's further conversation about that. If we want to have that conversation, fine. And we're going to start with the youth, Sebastian. What does 50 years of hip hop mean to Sebastian?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, it was a say from I really don't know the exact date when it started, but when around that time, it's just been building up since. And now we have a new generation of rap to where, you know, in the 2010s or in the 2000s, it started to change. And now you see a difference from the 1990s to, you know, since 2010s. So I feel like it brings a lot of culture and it brings a lot of people together, battle rapping or just performing for people. So it means a lot.
Very good. Very good. I'm so proud of you.
All right. Sound like
you spread that energy, man. Spread that good energy, dude.
That was very good.
All right, Gabe, your turn, man. What does 50 years of hip hop mean to you? And not to mention, just one more thing to add.
Let me show my age.
This motherfucker used to be a hip hop dancer.
I used to be B-boy. You used to be B-boy.
Dancing classes and everything. The motherfucker really danced.
Gabe used to be B-boy. Well, where in Chicago or
in New York? He was from New York.
Yeah, I get it to Miss Harrigan, dude. Miss Harrigan was our dance teacher. She taught us about dance. We danced to like Serafina, what was it? Janet Jackson's If.
Oh!
Yeah, dude.
This is a Renaissance man.
And that, I'll tell you this, that the choreography for that dance was from one of the students.
So we're at
It's
New
crazy.
York. Where? Give us more detail.
That was what was that? I guess you would say junior high then.
Whoa!
You know? Yeah. I started young, man. But they had a dance class. It was funny. So I did a year of band. I was playing the trumpet. I did that, and then I don't know. I just gravitated toward this class, and I think I sat in a few times. I attempted to do the dances that they were doing. But the teacher, Miss Harrigan, dude, she was very polite. She's like, you know, very encouraging. And I was like, huh, I like this. And I stuck with it. I had him change my classes. And so I started dancing that. Then we did like a Christmas dance to Motown Philly. You know, that was really, ooh, man.
That's what I'm
took a lot
saying.
of
Like
learning.
you're telling me stuff on the commercial
So
side,
we
business
we
side.
did
No, it's not. This is just school. This was school.
Yeah,
We didn't make no money. We didn't make any money
found
on
a
that.
way to monopolize and make it an industry. And you can't do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. What
yeah.
used to be a free gathering, you know, you go see a dance, see a show. So you know, when it's your kids,
but
you
that
know,
takes people out of being a part of a institution into a lifestyle.
Now they charge you for it. Nah, you know what I mean? No,
All right,
like
so,
even going to a kid, like you know, if you want to see your own kid, they'll probably charge you for it.
So we did
Trying to
get
get
off
money
topic
anywhere they can.
because I brought up the hip hop dancing, but yeah, what does 50 years of hip hop mean to you, Gabe?
I mean, when when I first started listening to hip hop, I think this is around like Slick Rick, you know, Fresh Prince, LL Cool J, when they were just coming up, and then that evolved. And then you had, you know, Wu-Tang Clan came out. You had man, dude, you had NWA, man. You know, remember NWA, dude? Then you had, you know, Dr. Dre came, you had Snoop, you had
Okay,
Tupac,
here's a quick
Biggie.
question. Why are you going through that?
Yeah. Just like
Wu-Tang versus NWA. Wu-Tang versus.
Ooh.
Come on, say it.
I mean, bro, I'm from New York. You know I'm gonna stay Wu-Tang Clan. Come on, man. You know, come on. I gotta. Yeah, whether they win or lose, you support them. That's a true fan.
We're gonna ask the youth.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang or NWA and versus.
You said who will win?
Yeah. Wu-Tang Clan or NWA.
I feel like NWA got the hardcore, but Wu-Tang got that sense of style that I feel like they can override that ignorance. I don't know why.
Man, Wu is a bunch of lyrical assassins. Every last one of them.
They are.
Every last one, all 9 of them.
Yeah.
They are lyrical
the RZA, the
assassins.
Jizza, the Stoneface Killer. Yeah, come on, man. Even their names. You know, come on.
I mean, you can just tell by their names, man. It's like you don't want to fuck with them. Inspector Death, the Jizza, aka the Genius, the RZA, Old Dirty Bastard, Method Man, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer. Man, them niggas they bullies out here, man.
Bro, now they rappers turned actors, man.
Hey,
they're really making money, you know.
Watch this. Without Ice Cube, NWA don't exist.
Nah.
Yeah.
I say without Dre.
Probably
no, you got I can't take anything away from him. No. Can't. Yeah, you're probably right on that statement.
Wu-Tang would have existed even without RZA. Without RZA, Wu-Tang could have existed.
Every group needs foundations. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just one.
Okay.
But you got a foundation.
NWA exist without Dr. Dre, or can Wu exist without RZA?
No, then you're removing something out of the equation. Yeah,
if you move Dre,
it would be there. It wouldn't be the same.
No, I say it would be more detrimental from the NWA standpoint because Jay.
Oh, okay.
Producer, and he put a lot of people on. So if Dre never met them or anything, it would. I don't even think it would even be a group for real.
Okay.
I don't think it would have been an NWA, but I feel like it definitely would have been an Ice Cube. I believe Ice Cube could have made it out without Dr. Dre.
For
sure. You know what I'm saying?
So Ice Cube and Method is at the same level. Method would have made it. Method would have made it. Ice Cube and Method the same lyricists.
Yeah, like I truly believe they, you know what I'm saying? And this just like I said, I don't think the Wu couldn't have made it without RZA. NWA couldn't make it without Dre, but Ice Cube would have emerged out. And Wu-Tang, I don't think they really could have made it without the RZA. I don't think it would have been a Wu-Tang Clan without the RZA. NWA, nah, but Cube would have came out. Cube would have came out the gate.
For sure.
So that's where I stand on that. And with my 50 years of hip hop, man, it means it brought something different. I ain't gonna say it brought something different. It had relevance to me. Because back then, you know, I'm a teenager. I'm not really on shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I listened to the types of music and the type of hip hop that I was listening to, it brought relevance. It sparked an interest to make me want to continue listening to it and everything. And the group that I was actually started listening to first was NWA. And the only reason why I was listening to them is because I had similarities. I was in the hood. I used to live on 72nd and Harvard. So I had that hood element, but even back then I wasn't listening to gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Dougie Fresh, Rakim, Stetson Sonic, and this is all music that my stepfather would listen to in his car. So as soon as I get in the car, I know I'm gonna hear Ain't No Half Steppin'. I know I'm gonna hear Check Out My Melody by Rakim, which is my #1 artist of all time, the God MC. You know what I'm saying? So those was what I was listening to when I was, you know, riding with the old man or whatever. But when I started getting a little more street involved, that's when NWA hit. And that's when I was like, oh shit, I'm here. This is what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop. Like, I'm in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand the partying and the lyrics, but when NWA hit and I saw that Straight Outta Compton, I swear to God, you couldn't tell me shit I wasn't on the same block with them. You couldn't tell me I wasn't on the same block with them. I'm like, this is Chicago, but this is Compton. You know what I'm saying? I was geek. You know what I'm saying? So 50 years in hip hop, it brought relevance. It initiated a spark in me that made me want to pursue it, that made me want to look into it more, and it made me want to overall just enjoy the music. So 50 years of hip hop it just means relevance, because back then, grammar school and high school, you know, everything was pretty much basic. It all just seemed like the Matrix. Get up, go to school, eat dinner, talk shit, play with your friends. But then when you start listening to this music, and then when I started actually listening to, you know, NWA and shit, I was like, oh, okay. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the life you were living.
That's my thing with hip hop.
That was the life you were living.
It started to become relevant to me.
And that's the life you were living at the time.
Huh?
That's the life you were living at the time.
Yeah, NWA, it brought out the lifestyle that I was, not saying that I was out there selling drugs because I wasn't at that time, but I seen it, I was witness to it, I was a part of it. My stepfather was into that shit heavy. So I always was aware of it. But when I started hearing the music and the music started making sense to how I was living, I was wrapped. I was in love.
We do this every show. This is the UnDustry. We do this 1 to 3. Jay, throw your water bottle out if it's empty behind you on the right side. Yeah. He leaves so much garbage in the studio. I'm so tired. Did you get your empty?
You gotta clean the bathrooms up, bro.
Some of my garbage is in the
Sebastian, tell us about the show.
If y'all was to see what's going on in the motherfucking area I'm working in.
You said what, Pops?
My name is SP1.
Yeah, my bad. SP1,
my co-host of UnDustry show.
Yeah.
Sebastian 306. Let them know about your show today.
The show will be contained of 6 artists. You got Nate Vintage. The other guy, I can't pronounce his last as the other part of his artist name, but I know it's Moses. Then you have Oli DP. Then you have Leon Capone that I know since high school, and then you have the DJ, which is Hollowhead or Hollow Henry. Let me look at the flight real quick so I don't mess anybody's name up.
Keep moving forward.
But and it's more off the top of my brain. There's more people there, and then the first I say till from 7 to 8:30. there'd be like an introduction freestyle, and then it'd be me as the act one, and then it'd be more down the line. Then towards the end of the night, it'd be a cipher. So that's the whole way down the whole night.
Coming on the UnDustry show, we hope to have you here as an engineer and help manage the show soon.
Of course.
Jay needs some help. This is
Yeah, gonna fuck good.
He's abusing me, and I don't want to abuse anyone.
Yeah. We're getting all emotional and shit now, y'all. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Gabe, I appreciate you coming out, brother. I love you.
Yeah,
thanks for coming out.
Love you too, bro. Thank you. Yeah,
Enjoy
man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We're gonna do it again, of course. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna see you at work, same time, same place, brother.
Same bad time,
Run
same
down
bad
those
channel.
5 dishes again, Gabe.
What's up?
Run down those 5 dishes.
So smoked salmon croquettes with the dill. It's basically a dill yogurt, topped with a bit of fennel fronds, and then you'll also have some salmon roe with that. Then you have the green curry mussels from Prince Edward Island. The curry itself is not going to be sweet or predominant. It's going to be more herbaceous, a little spicy, garnished with some Fresno chilies and greens, with a demi baguette and or fresh baked sourdough. Then the grilled lamb chops, 2 tomahawk style lamb chops, 4 to 5 ounces in weight, grilled to medium, sitting over a bed of a smoke salsa verde, basically Italian, scallion wise. And then you'll have some brown butter. It is lathered in brown butter. You have brown butter puree as well as some fennel puree. And then a garnishing of marble potatoes and grilled asparagus. Then we talked about the striped bass, set over a bed of a tamarind and lime vinaigrette with some carrots, cucumbers, Fresno chilies, peanuts. And then for dessert, I don't even think we got to dessert. We didn't even get to dessert. And I'll tell you this, I'm not really a dessert guy, but 2 things you got to try: the strawberry shortcake, phenomenal, basically, and that peanut butter mousse, dude. Peanut butter mousse. I tell the tables, dude, it's like picture a drumstick with a hint of Reese's Pieces.
Man, delicious, fucking delicious. I will say that.
Those are the things I try to push as much as possible.
Well, let's do our go out. Let's do our go out farewell or however this shit go. Thank you guys for coming out. Sabi, we're gonna
man, thanks for having me.
Gabe, you already know, man. We're gonna see you when we see you. Thank you, appreciate you.
Thank you.
I love you. Much love, dude. And good luck with your show tonight, bro, man. I hope you come on, man, for real.
Of course, man.
Blow it, bro. You gotta go. Come hard, man. Come hard.
For sure.
Exactly. That's what's up. Brother. All right. I am Jay Banks. This is the UnDustry. THAUNDUSTRY. Thanks for everybody for coming out, watching, and checking us out. Thanks for my guests. We will see you guys when we see you. Much love. SP, we out of here. Anything, last comments, anything you want to say before we bail?
Every Tuesday, 1 to 3, YouTube Live. Join us. Add a conversation, add fans and family. It goes THAUNDUSTRY, the UnDustry. We talk about and recover weekly conversations with great people like Sebastian and Gabe about what has happened this week. Festival, restaurants, and we didn't talk about, but he talked about enough food, and we showed our shoe glam. I showed the classic Tim. Sebastian will be here to help us engineer the show further. And we will have more things going on. What do you think, before Sebastian go, what do you think about this format? Because he's at Columbia College.
I love it. I mean, it's a great beginning. You know, you got to stack it up like Tetris, so it's a great beginning.
So what are we missing?
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
Now, hold on. This motherfucker say we missing something.
I love that.
I just said it's the beginning. Y'all stacking it up.
What? What the fuck are we missing?
He says stacking it up like Tetris, bro. What? Love it. You a gamer, man? I love you already. If you say you a gamer, brother, I love you already.
This motherfucker, man.
What just happened? Y'all show pussy as hell.
Hey, bro. Bastion, you game. Come on, man. You're a gamer, ain't you?
I ain't say nothing bad. I'm just saying it's a all right. That's
we are working.
I agree.
We're a work in progress.
No, I was saying I was asking if he played video games.
Yeah.
You play games. Like play video games. I love video games. That's what I was saying. If he's a gamer, I was saying this is what I said. I was just saying if he was a gamer, I love him already.
Now he is the game, but don't change the subject. You said your show ain't shit, Daddy.
What?
Oh.
Say that. I didn't even say that.
Damn.
You're
I don't know. I didn't
hear you say fuck my show. Did you say fuck my show?
You just told me. I said Pops. You was like, I am SP1. You SP1. And you talk about your show ain't nothing. I love you.
You said that.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all have that discussion off camera.
Yeah.
And on that note, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna see y'all
You too,
guys.
man.
Y'all be safe out there, man.
You have a great day, brother. Enjoy your day off, bro.
Yeah, and thanks for coming out.
Social media. We ain't get Gabriel's social media.
What's social media?
Yeah, he don't do social media too much.
I don't really no. Yeah. I had a YouTube channel that I was doing for like a mobile app. You know, that was.
What's your social media?
I was just doing it for fun.
I'm gonna do it.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it after Gabriel. I don't think he finished.
No. That's it. No. It's like I mean, the only thing I ever have is like, yeah, I don't really do on it shit. I'm not really on it. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm on.
What's your social media shit?
My Instagram is at Sabo_3K. I'm on all platforms on Spotify, Apple Music, anything you could think of. I'm on that mud. I go by Sabo3000 with the $. And check me out, man. You know, I got a couple K play streams and stuff on Spotify and Apple Music a little bit, but I ain't gonna flex too much. But hey,
Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay, send me that link.
$$, and Sabo is what? $ABO.
Yeah, 3,000.
6K.
Okay. No, we gonna work on that other name, AKA or something. We gonna work on that.
Yeah, text me that link on Spotify for real.
It's AKA S3K. It's like saying 3K, but with just saying S3K.
Okay, we got you. All right, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta private game. Check my son real quick. See you guys when I see you. Thanks for coming out. Much love to UnDustry, THAUNDUSTRY, YouTube Live. Check us out. Much love to y'all guys. Like and subscribe.
What's up, man? Take care, guys.
Love. Take care. See y'all there.